I can't chew bubblegum and walk, I'm sorry. I have been talking a lot lately about having conversations with God, and for most of my life, whenever someone would talk about God spoke to them, it wasn't that I didn't believe them, although some people I doubt. I just don't know that God's the one directing them sometimes, that's what I mean. But not too long ago, I kind of discovered that I can hear him. And it's not a voice talking. It's somehow my thoughts are like directed to this place that I never would have come to on my own. And I guess it was several months ago now, but my daughter and I were over at my dad's, and we were kind of just talking about everything, but God, faith came up, and my dad I would maybe call him a little bit like agnostic. He's open, but struggles. So sometimes we have conversations, and I do try really hard to encourage him, to explore and to open his heart a little bit. He's kind of, I think he just thinks he's not good enough, But one of the things that came up was this, I think we all had these moments or these questions, but a lot of the whys. Why does God let bad things happen? And he said he just struggles a lot with this. How can a God who loves us so much, why would he let a little kid get cancer and die? And I struggled because in that moment I did not have a good answer for him. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I wanted to give him an explanation, or that sounds like I know everything, but to offer an interpretation that would give him a stronger idea of faith, or I wanted to give him the right answers, but I didn't know either. There's so many things. I don't know why. I don't know how, when, where, but I have learned to trust that I will one day. And if I look and I ask, I've been given a lot of answers, especially lately. And that was one of them. And it wasn't right away. It wasn't even the next day. It was weeks afterwards. But I kept thinking about it. In the morning, it's called the Bible app. And I use that a lot. There's different plans, like Bible study things, and they've even got like videos. There's all kinds of really cool stuff on there. So anyway, in the morning, when I'm alone, I usually drink my coffee and I open that up. And for a while, it was every time I opened it, this was coming back to me. I wanted something to tell my dad and my daughter that would help, that would be beneficial and encouraging. And it's amazing because as I got up and started rinsing off my coffee cup, just like a blindfold just comes up for a minute. It came to me, I started thinking about when one of my daughters, most of my kids were super excited to go to school, but this one, my one daughter, Brooklyn, she did not want to. She was very upset the first day of school. I took her and I had to drop her off, and she was very mad at me. She said if I left her there, she was going to turn into a dinosaur and stomp me. And I felt terrible. It was so hard. I know that for her entire world, as she knew it, was changing. And she felt that I was abandoning her. She didn't understand, how time in that way, She didn't understand it's just a few hours, I gotta stir my hash browns. Get on there. So, anyway, I started thinking of all those things. And then I thought something she didn't know was there was 2 doors that went into the kindergarten, and the one I dropped her off in, but around the side, there was another door, and it had just this very narrow window. And I stood in there, and I looked in on her until she was good, until she stopped crying and she sat down and she started talking to other kids and she seemed okay. And I was thinking of that and from her perspective. And so from my perspective, it didn't make me happy to see her like that. But as a parent, she needed to experience these things, and she was going to learn and grow and make friends. And anyway, I would be coming to get her and take her home in just a few hours. So, I don't know, I guess it kind of occurred to me that how do we know that when someone is taken from us much sooner than we would have liked? How do we know that they're upset about it when they get there? And what if God isn't punishing anyone? He doesn't enjoy our sadness, having to go through this life-altering experience. But he does love us, and he's looking at us and telling us, you're going to grow, you're going to learn, you're going to use this, and it's gonna matter. And anyway, I'm taking them home. Maybe they're excited to go home with him. And maybe our lifetime is truly, from God the Father's perspective, like a few hours at kindergarten. We're just in here for a moment. I've heard that a day in heaven is like 1,000 years on earth. And it always comforted me, because you think, so when the people who go before us are up there, or when we get there before other people that we love, they're not waiting long. They literally they just get there and they go, oh, hi, hey grandma, and they're giving hugs. And then, oh, there's my family, And so I don't think God enjoys our sadness. And I don't think he's punishing anyone when he takes a child with cancer. Did that scare you? I don't know. I guess that helped me a lot. And it helped me. I sent my dad a very long text message, and I've had conversations with my daughter also. And I know that I haven't talked to my dad too much about that so much, but I know he read my message. But I do know that my daughter, that spoke to her, and she really heard that and understood it, and it gave her maybe a different perspective on that stuff, and that made me feel really good. But it wasn't me. It wasn't something I came up with. That was how God talks to me. He told me this. I had another experience, and I've written in my blog about this one, but randomly one day I was driving in my car, and there was a song that I really liked on the radio, and I thought, all of a sudden, I don't know, it just came in my head, but I thought, I hope that we can hear this kind of, I hope my favorite songs are on some radio in heaven for me, and I think, I want to be able to play cornhole in heaven, and maybe we will, I don't know, but just in that very moment, I heard, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I behaved as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. And just like the same flash of understanding, I thought, when I was little, I loved Winnie the Pooh. I loved, every little kid loves Baby Shark, Wheels on the Bus Go Round. All of those, those are the jam when you're 3 or 4 or 5. And I love watching my own kids get to experience the things that I remember loving. It's very fun. But I don't have Baby Shark playing on my radio. I've grown up, and I remember what I liked, and I enjoy seeing other people or children enjoying the things that I remember loving. But I don't play childish games anymore, unless I'm playing with a child, but we don't get together with our friends and go play duck, goose. So, I don't know, it just occurred to me that what if maybe that's a whole other growing up, and we might look at and remember the music we listen to, the games we like to play, our hobbies and friends and all of those things, but maybe that will be the same as the way I now look at the things I loved when I was a child. And that helped me. It gave me some clarity and understanding, and also comfort, because it's very comforting when I'm able to see things in a way that doesn't seem so scary, or it comforts me because I understand the love and compassion, and it makes me excited sometimes. I'm not trying to hurry through life by any means, but I'm excited for the day that it almost makes me cry, but I'm excited for the day that I get to grow up into who I will be with Him after this life. So I don't know, I just wanted to talk about that, and I hope that it helps somebody, because like I said, it really helped me, and I think these things have actually really helped my daughter's relationship with Christ, and that's huge. Also my husband, I talk to him about this stuff all the time too, and I know I've witnessed see all of them in heaven one day. That's so important to me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I better stir these. I was gonna say I will show the breakfast burritos if anybody wants to post the recipe, but like it's just some hash browns with peppers in them. I'm cooking those up. I cooked some sausage in here already. We have bacon left over from BLTs, so I'm gonna crunch that up, put that in there. And then I'll make scrambled eggs, and I'll add the hash browns, the bacon, the scrambled eggs all into there. And then just keep it warm until my husband's ready to eat. And put them in our flour tortillas. And oh, my husband likes cheese on his too. I don't know. Something, my tastes have changed because I used to love cheese on everything, but I kind of prefer them without. But if you want, you can add cheese into the burritos too. So yeah, that's it. That's all. So thanks for listening to me ramble.